Maple Grove and Champlin Park Volleyball coming off those semifinal wins last week meet tonight for the Section 5 4A Championship. CCX Sports presenting coverage of Section Volleyball. Tonight, Maple Grove meets Champlin Park at Osseo High School. The winner goes to state. John Jacobson along with Spring Lake Park head coach Joy Johnston for tonight's section championship. And Maple Grove, what a great season for them. Joy, 21-10, playing in their first section final since they lost to Blaine back in 2007 in the 5-3A final.
Yeah, it's been a long time since they've been here, but they've definitely had a great season. They definitely deserve to be here, and I think are going to put up a great battle tonight.
Champlin Park, certainly veterans of being in this section championship game. Unfortunately, in the last few years, they've had to live in the shadow of Wayzata, who went to state, won state the last 4 seasons. Wayzata got knocked out last week by Maple Grove. So Champlin Park, they have felt coming into this year, this is their year. They don't feel any differently tonight. This is their opportunity to capture this section title and go to state for the first time in 6 years.
It's a great opening for them to be at a higher level this year and Wayzata to not be there after losing all their seniors last year. And so they have a great opportunity. It's kind of like Wayzata last year. It's theirs for the taking, and so they're just going to have to go out and work for it.
You're Maple Grove, you're definitely the underdog tonight. What needs to go well for you to pull that upset against the Rebels?
We definitely saw in the semis, Maple Grove had just an explosive offense, and they're going to need that tonight to make sure that they can get some big swings, hit around a big block. They're also going to need to play a really strong defense, which they did last week. So if we see that again, where they're flying around the back row and Hartle's getting everything, that'll make a huge difference for them.
Let's look at our key players, starting with Maple Grove. Marta Haugen is a senior. This is a team that's a mix of seniors and younger players, but certainly has come up with some big plays. Had a really good section semifinal, I thought, in that win against the Trojans last week.
Yeah, Marta's just really improved throughout her career. She's definitely hitting her peak right now for high school. Had a lot of great swings last week, some big swings on the right side to get some great kills, used the block quite a bit. She's been really fun to watch this season. This
is our 4th time on TV seeing Champlin Park. We'll go back to Carly Gilk, who was our key player in match 1 this season when we saw the Rebels All-State. Just a terrific player going to the University of Minnesota next year.
Yeah, you can't say enough good things about Gilk. We all know about her left arm. She's super fast, she's tall, so she gets a nice high contact point. She plays some great defense at the net and in the back row, so she's just a threat all the way around the court.
Should be a good one. The winner going on to St. Paul next week and the State 4A tournament. We'll start set 1, Maple Grove Champlin Park Section 5 Volleyball live next on CCX.
At Topline Financial Credit Union, we love getting to be part of our members' big moments. Whether it's making home improvements, going to school, building a business, or even getting married. An interest-only home equity line of credit with payments as low as $50 per month can help you get there. It's just one of the ways we're helping our members on their financial journeys. Become a Topline member and let us be a part of yours, because connected, we all do better.
From Osseo High School, neutral site for the Section 5 4A Volleyball Championship for 2024, Maple Grove and Champlin Park. Welcome back. John Jacobson with Joy Johnston. And here's a look at how these teams got to tonight. Quarterfinal round, Champlin Park sweeping Park Center. All quarterfinal round matches were sweeps. Osseo over Armstrong, Wayzata over Hopkins, and Maple Grove, sorry Joy, over Spring Lake Park. The semifinals last week, both sweeps. I think the second one especially was a surprise. Not so much that Maple Grove won, but they swept Wayzata, and here they are in the final.
Yeah, it definitely wasn't expected. I mean, especially what you think of Wayzata being, and I know their match earlier in the season was closer, so I was surprised that it only went 3.
Let's look at the starters for tonight's match. For Maple Grove, Riley Orrock, Casey Schulte, Nitza Allen, Avery Quam, Marta Haugen, Ginny Schuler, McKinley Hartle is their libero. And for Champlin Park, Tessa Magnan, Riley Inman, Catherine Adler, Carly Gilk, Ava Bolter, Reese Axness, and Lily Holine is the libero for the Rebels. Maple Grove looking for their first ever state tournament appearance in volleyball. Champlin Park, as I mentioned in the pregame, only there once 6 years ago, or their most recent time was 6 years ago. They've been there several times, the most recent in 2018. Maple Grove fans and their tropical out theme and the Halloween theme for the Rebels student fans across the way, and we are underway with set one, Maple Grove and Champlin Park. Marta Haugen attacking, dug back row by Carly Gilk. They go to Inman, too strong on her first attack, a hitting error, and first point of the match goes to Maple Grove. Riley Orrock, senior serve. Axness setting, and nice ball dug up and sent back across by Ginny Schuler. Axness again in the middle. Adler gets blocked. Casey Schulte with the block. Adler doesn't get blocked much. Maple Grove had that ready.
Yeah, Adler's a really hard player to block. She's a lefty coming into the middle. She's got a nice high reach, but there you see Schulte in there and taking over.
Axness will go back to Adler, pushes it deep and too deep. And 3-0 Maple Grove. There's some Maple Grove would want to start, right? Probably a little nervous coming in. They still know they're the underdog, although very confident coming into this match and get the first 3 points and settle in.
Probably a lot of nerves on both sides, even for Champlin, even though we've been in this situation. There's a little bit more on line, knowing they have more potential to get to state this year.
Tight set, or tight pass rather, but Adler this time puts it away off the set from Axness. And Champlin Park is on the board. Riley Inman with the serve. Back set by Schuler and unable to tip it over. Was Haugen there. 2 in a row for the Rebels.
Would have been a really smart shot by Marta. She was trying to go for that off blocker on the right side and just didn't get quite high enough over the net.
Back row. Cook has to run it down. And then over by Schuler. Axness set. Adler tried to push it deep corner again, covered by Maple Grove. To the left side, a nice cross-court attack and kill for Schulte.
And I expect to see a lot of that tonight, where you can just see, I mean, sitting almost court level, you can see how high she flies when she jumps, and that arm is really fast, really hard to go dig that ball.
4-2, Avery Quam to serve for Maple Grove. Axness back set. Adler across court finds the spot.
And then on the flip side, that's what you're expecting to see. A lot of big swings on both sides. And there Adler takes a really great swing to Maple Grove's cross court.
So now she goes to the back row, but then Gilk is in the front row now for the Rebels. Adler serving. Hartle, Schuler, and Allen with the kill.
I think the last time we saw these two play, we talked a lot about how impressive Allen was for being a freshman out of the middle, and you see it right there. You know, a middle really being effective right away makes a big difference.
5-3 Maple Grove. Rebels in scramble mode and can't get it across. Bolter didn't receive that cleanly. Point to Maple Grove. 6-3 Crimson. And Swears serves. Bolter. Now Gilk with her first swing, so step it across. Good dig on that ball by Swears. And Schulte, another kill. Sophomore with 2 early, and it's 7-3 Crimson.
And you see how effective she is. Not only that she can jump high and swing fast, but she moves the ball around. So her last one was a really hard cross. That one right into the deep corner.
Axness with set across to Gilk. Good dig by Hartle. Swears back to Haugen across. She finds the spot.
That's a huge dig there by Hartle. Again, we've talked about some fast arms. Gilk has a fast arm. It's really hard to dig when it comes really fast at you. Hardle sits in there, has a great dig, and then they terminate.
Whole line up to Axness. Again to Gilk, off hands. This one drops. Gilk's first kill, and it's 8-4. Here, Bellison tosses a magna in for Champlin Park as Reese Axness goes back to serve. Oh, tough ball. Swears gets it back to the middle and then over by Cook. Back to Gill, off hands. At the live, touch play at the net, and I think Daniel a little bit. Momentum carried her in to the net, and a violation on the Crimson.
Tight ball on Maple Grove's side. I mean, impressive that they were even able to get a tip into the block, but then they were both so tight, and then Champlin just kind of continued their momentum into the net.
The error actually on Champlin Park. Axes with a tip.
She's back row. So they're going to call her in a back row attack on that one. She tried really hard to go up and get it and bring it back to her side, which is what setters are trained to do, and just was going too far.
Schulte serving at 10-4, Maple Grove. Little collision there. It's got to be over by Gilk, and is it a drop?
And a kill.
Well, not the way you draw it up in practice, but you'll take the point, right, when you're down 10-4.
Yes, you will. You always got to be ready for those scramble plays and getting the ball over however you can.
Well, whole line serves. Swing attack across and down, a kill. That's Riley Orrick, her first kill tonight. Senior makes it 11-5 Maple Grove. They got the first 3 points of the 7. They've led the whole way. Serve from McKinley Hardle into the net. Side out Champlin Park. Gilk serving at 11-6, Maple Grove. Into the net.
A lot of early errors on both sides.
12-6, Crimson. Schuler to serve. Adler tip ball. Drops it in front of Hardle for a point.
That was a great tip. It was a really good attempt by Hardle. She was almost there under the ball, but you'll see it drops just a little short. She tries really hard to get a pancake.
Serve from Abel Bolter. Hardle to Haugen. Cross court. On that ball as Gilk laid out for it. Ellison tips it across, or Inman rather, tips it across. Attack from the middle, gets up high. Whole line got a hand on that to keep it alive. And pushed across by Bolter. Set to Quorum, got it in.
That's really great defense by Champlin Park. A lot of balls you wouldn't think they'd get up. However, they did not terminate or execute any of them, and then sending over a free ball. Maple Grove finally got their kill.
Back to Orrock to serve. The ball was tipped and out of bounds. We're going to get a timeout for John Youngster. 14-7 Maple Grove.
You could not have told me this is how the game was going to start. You know, Champlin definitely looks a little bit more nervous and playing a little bit tighter right now, which we know they're capable of way more than what they're doing right now. So you got to expect them to settle in a little bit. Maple Grove just got to continue to keep going. If they just keep rolling at the pace they're on, who knows what'll happen tonight.
John, in his 14th season as head coach of Rebels, had several state tournament appearances in the 2010s, culminating with that state championship run in 2018. And Maple Grove, what a great start for DC Brown's group. Coach, first-year head coach, a lot of club coaching experience. His first year as the head coach here, being an assistant in the past for the Crimson. All right, out of the timeout. See if Maple Grove can keep the momentum going. Yes, they can, and now they're ace. Orrock delivering at 15-7.
2 aces in a row. Orrock is a really good server, and she serves this ball down the line. It's a beautiful float serve, and it drops every time.
This time too strong. You got to be confident that one's going to go long, though, when you're down 15-8 and you've already been ace twice, but Rebels made the right call. Inman serving. Hardo almost a collision there in the back row. Schulte able to get it over. Axtis, Adler. No, it's going to go Maple Grove's way.
Champlin fans are mad there wasn't a touch call. I kind of thought maybe there was, but guess not. We'll play on.
Play on at 16-8. Crimson. Back set. Ball hit across and blocked. Schulte gets up.
That's a big block. You've got Schulte and Allen in front of you. That's just a massively big block. Here you see it again. Great timing. Look how huge. That's huge.
17-8. Back set. Cross court. Nice dig there by Schuler. Oh, tight to the net, but still Haugen able to put it away and not contact the net. He's like, oh, that was pretty good.
That was very good. Just the fact that she knew where she was on the next to the net. Great eye contact, staying out of the net. That's Marta Haugen for you.
Quam serving whole line. Axness, boy. Rebels with some serve receive errors. Uncommon for them in this first set.
Yeah, they're struggling a lot, and it's, obviously the being aced, it's not accurate passing, which is not what we normally see from them.
19-8. Axness and Gielko almost collided, but they get the ball across and put away for a kill by Magnan.
It's kind of the play they needed, and now they need to start building on top of it here. (19-9) Adler serving. Allen puts one away. Off the set from Ginny Schuler. And then on the flip side, you've got Maple Grove getting really great first contact, and they're able to use whoever they want. I mean, you have to have really great passing to get your middles going.
Swears and Hannah Daniels back in for the Crimson. And it's Amanda Swears, the junior setter, who serves here. Whole line to Axness. Cross to Gilk. Gets blocked, but the ball gets through and down for a point. Magnan and Bellison rotate back in for Champlin Park. Rebels with a lot of work to do, though, Joey, down 20-10.
They've got to definitely go on some runs here, and Axis is one that could do it if she can get them rolling.
Oh, got it in. Dropped inside the back line. Ace for the senior.
You'll see here just a great float, and it dropped right on the end line. It's a great call by the line judge.
The 11 goes to about the same spot. This one picked up by Schulte. Daniels attack, too strong. Kind of floated on her and went out. So 3 in a row here for Champlin Park. It's 20-12. Axis. Picked up by Schulte, back set by Swears, and Schulte too strong again. So a couple hitting errors now in a row by Maple Grove. Got a little mini run going for the Rebels. Still in front by 7, though, at 20-13. Hartle. Oh, and that's off the net. Outside the antenna. Now it's the Crimson with some trouble with passing in first contact when we get a timeout for the Crimson.
Definitely what Champlin Park needed right now. They needed Axis to go on a run, which she's done that so far. You know, getting aces, but then getting them out of system is a huge thing. If you can really take Schulte out of it, which they're trying to do, obviously. They're trying to serve in zone 1 and make her work for that ball, and it's making a difference right now for them. And so they need to continue that and then be ready to defend.
Student sections on the opposite side of where Joy and I are. Leafy's in the house. Good night for Crimson fans when you get your mascot out. Joy, do you have your Halloween costume picked out? You've only got a day to land on something.
Nope, I couldn't tell you the last time I dressed up.
Right.
Probably be at work late and
20-14, Reese Axtis has the Rebels on a run here. Boy, she's an outstanding server, too, even when they're getting the ball up right away. Not always great passes. That one was good. Now here's Gilk. Tipped back by Schulte. Trying to go with a tip that time instead of a big swing, and Maple Grove's ready for it.
yeah, and that's the same big block that took out Adler, so I don't know why you would want to try to tip into them.
So much needed side out for Maple Grove. They're up by 7. Here's Gilk off of Hartle.
That's a great changeup by Champlin Park. It's a great changeup by Gilk. You saw a 2-set into the middle of the court, which we haven't seen anything outside of just setting high to the pin so far.
21-15, Holine serving off Hartle. Ace serve. Rebels have crept back to within 5 at 21-16. Hartle. Swears back set. Daniels gets blocked. Carol Bellison with the junior with the block.
And then here's the second serving run that Champlin Park needs to stay in it.
Holine. Off of Orrock. Comes back to Orrock. Cross court. Great swing and kill.
A really great pass by Maple Grove. You know, there was their downfall there for a few points. So if they can continue to get great first contact, they have hitters that can terminate. Great cross-court swing there by Orrock.
Hartle serve, handled by Inman. Back set. Gilk across. She hit the antenna on that.
Set was just a little bit too far out for her, even for a lefty. Didn't get it quite cut back into the court enough.
And now Maple Grove within 2 of winning this first set. Axis scrambled. Gilk pushes it. Hartle handles it. Swears for Orrock. Off of Holine, and it's set point. To the net here, tipped over. Kept alive by Champlin Park. Hartle for Daniels. Gilk went to the floor for that. Inman pushing it deep. Swears across. And there it is. Orrock with the kill. Closes out the first set. 25-17 Maple Grove. Boy, they led from start to finish.
Yeah, again, you couldn't have told me that's how that first set was going to go. Really impressive set by Maple Grove. I think they started off really strong. Offensively, they took a lot of great swings. You've seen saw at the end, and they're getting everybody involved. It's not just Schulte like taking the load. Everybody is getting swings and getting kills, which makes a big difference. And Champlin Park just started off really shaky and just kind of continued that. They had that little bit of a run towards the end, but a lot of times at that point, it's just too late. You can't come back all the way when Maple Grove was rolling as hard as they were.
Crimson excited the way this match has started. 25-17, Maple Grove in set one. Take a timeout. More volleyball from Osseo High School after this.
In 1935, Topline Financial Credit Union was founded by workers from our local phone company, by people who dedicated their lives to keeping our community connected. At Topline Financial, that dedication lives on because we believe that dreams are achieved when we connect with each other. So if you're dreaming of buying a new home or car, or planning for your future, or saving for that next vacation, connect with us. We'll help you get there, because connected, we all do better.
Thanks to Minnesota Select Volleyball Club of Maple Grove for sponsoring our live coverage of the section semifinals and finals. We appreciate their help, and Select has turned out a lot of great players, including some on the court here tonight, Joy, and we again thank Select for their help tonight. We mentioned earlier Champlin Park's last state tournament appearance came 6 years ago on this gym. Lauren Helmick of Wayzata, Lauren Clark of Champlin Park, he saw at the beginning, and that was just a terrific Champlin Park team, very athletic, and a lot of players that went on to play volleyball Division I at all different levels. And the Rebels got a sweep, 1-2 that year. Wayzata started their big run the year after that, but so much talent, and the Rebels went on to state and went on to win Class 3A that season. Yeah,
that was a fun team. You had, like you said, a lot of athleticism on that team. Went on to do a lot of good things, and it was just a really fun team to watch.
Well, Champlin Park will need things to go better than they did in set one if they want to be lifting a trophy in another hour and a half here.
They definitely need to start way stronger than they did. So, maybe communication a little bit earlier, better first contact. You've got a great setter in Reese Axness, and she can put hitters in the best positions to score, but they're going to need that first contact. Maple Grove, if they can continue with their offensive weapons, keeping them going, moving the ball around, and then cleaning up their passing at times. Majority of the time it was really good, but keeping it more consistent, they can keep rolling.
Maple Grove had built enough of a lead too, Joy, where even when the Champlin Park got that, as we get underway here in set two, first attack goes wide and the first point goes to Champlin Park, because that's their first lead tonight. They built enough of a lead where even though Champlin Park maybe put a little scare of it, they were still up, 4 or 5 points, and then they got it back. And
yeah, they had a really great lead. They did a good job to start off the set.
They were tied at 1, so hitting error apiece to start set 2. Every Quam with the serve. And this is going to go for an ace. Off of Ava Bolter.
It's always fun when your middle gets the ace and gets to stay back there and serve again.
There's a tip by Adler off the tape, and point for Champlin Park. Another kill for Catherine Adler.
It was a smart play by her. She knew that the middle was back there playing defense, and generally you want to make them try to move for the ball, and they usually aren't ready.
Schuler, back set, and Haugen gets blocked. Gilk getting up.
That was an absolutely beautiful set, though, by Schuler. You saw the ball was kind of tight. She took it, gave Marta a great set, but Gilk was just up at the right time and a really big block.
Sometimes just 6'2" is 6'2", right?
Yeah.
You can do about it. A little tip by Axness, but Crimson handle that. Schulte attack. Great layout there by Holine. Champlin Park scrambling it over by Adler. Sure, to Allen had to reach back for it, but got it across. Axness to Gilk down the line.
Ooh.
And out.
That had to have been like inches
Close, right.
That was a beautiful swing.
Crimson point is 3-3.
I can't tell. That ain't. Oh.
Yeah, they
Hard
didn't have
to-
a
it's hard
camera
to
right
play
down
with
the
in front
line
of
there.
you. Yep.
I think that was the right call, but very close. Swears. All dug up. Back to Gilk. She pushes it over the block with a layout by Swears on that ball. Axness going back to Gilk again, off of Cook and out.
Gilk has been contacting much higher on these last couple swings that she's had so far in this set, and that's going to make a big difference for her on getting kills and being able to find the floor.
Holine and Lucy Howe out. Langdon and Bellison back in for the Rebels. Swears to Allen. Gets blocked. Blocked by Bellison. Couple of blocks for her. Champlin Park out to a 5-3 lead here in the second set.
Just a really great, I mean, we know Allen can take big swings, and so that was really smart blocking.
Axness float to too strong. I think that's big for Maple Grove. We saw how well Reese Axness served in that first set, and she doesn't get to go on a run here.
Yeah.
Whole line up off a basketball hoop up in the air and comes down. It's in play, but it's always tricky when you hit something up high and you don't know where the caram's going to come. So tied up at 5 in the second set. Back to Schulte. Axness, pushed over by Gilk, pushed wide. Again, that first contact.
Not solid yet.
No.
They could use some improvement.
Schulte, good serve, whole line. Good pass here. Axness to Gilk, off hands. Over by Allen. Back set this time to Gilk, off hand. Hartle, great layout. Swears will set it, and this one off the antenna by Daniel. Point Champlin Park. Maple Grove scrambling this time, but put over by Daniels. Back set to Gilk, gets blocked. Nice set, Allen, the freshman, sends it right back.
I mean, how impressive to be a freshman. I mean, she's tall, but like, look at Allen. Look her head's up there. That's an impressive block.
She comes out, Avery Quam in. Loaded over, good layout on the attack by Hartle. Whole line gets it up to Axness. Back set, Gilk. Too strong. Maple Grove in the lead, 8-6. 5-1 run right now here for Maple Grove. Axness in and had to back up on that ball. Got it in. The Crimson thought that was going to float long when it stayed in.
Or a little lack of communication on who was going to go get that ball and follow it.
Lefty Gilk with the serve. Swears sets, ball in the middle. Schulte pounded along. 8-8. Yoke serve. Daniels to Swears. Pushed over by Schulte. Back to the middle by Inman. Here's the attack from Adler. Handled back row. Ora, cross court, too strong. Champlin Park, 3 in a row. They lead 9-8.
You definitely see a lot of good court awareness on both sides on this game. You know, they're really aware, are things in, out, what they should take and what they should let go.
Back set. Daniels gets blocked. Riley Inman with a block. Champlin Park by 2.
Yeah, just a really nice closed block. Pressed over the net really well.
Gilk. Daniels, Swears. This will have to be over by Hartle. Can't get enough on that ball.
You just see some of the inexperience coming out. Daniels being a sophomore, you know, so it's a big stage for her. You know, getting a little nervous, taking some swings into a big block, getting blocked, not getting a great pass. So, you know, they definitely just have to work through it. They have to make sure they're getting a good first contact to try to move it around and be able to terminate. Champlin Park just needs to keep rolling. I think they need to get their composure a little bit. Gilk sometimes tries to like take it all on herself when she just needs to make a smart play and put the ball in and then defend from there. So if they can just keep working together and being smart and tracking down balls and knowing it's in and out, that'll make a big difference for them.
And just kind of settling in too, right?
Yeah.
You know, we thought more of the nerves would be for Maple Grove at the start, because Champlin Park's been here before, but it seemed like it was the reverse in that first set.
I would think that there's the pressure of like they're the favorites.
You're right, they're expected.
Should win this and go to state, and then the seniors, you know, that's a lot for them, and you know, you get nervous and you get excited, and you want it so badly that then sometimes that tips in the opposite direction, and you don't play as well as you could.
Rebels hope they've kind of righted the ship here in set 2, leading 11-8. Gilk, Daniels, Swears, ball by Quam, picked up by Axness. Gilk will attack from the middle, missed. 11-9. Crimson fans are not going to let go of the overrated chant anytime Carly Gilk makes a mistake tonight. Yeah. Serve into the net. Unsure, so give it right back. Back to a 3-point Rebels lead. Bolter in. About to be over, and is it off the antenna? Looks like it was by Haugen. We get a call.
The net. I thought it looked like it was off the net. He's obviously going to ask the line judges if they thought it was off the block.
Off the net now. Yeah,
the great thing about our section matches is that, there you go, they're going to call it off the net, out of bounds. I was going to say the great thing about the section matches are you have 4 real refs. Yeah, definitely clipped the tape and just went out of bounds off the tape.
Yep, no hands touched it.
Nope.
Axness was closest to it, but we got our camera right there on the net to capture that. Oh, what a layout by Holine on that swing.
That's a perfect dig.
And then Adler, the touchdown, I don't think so. No, just out.
That was a perfect dig. That's a huge swing. That was an absolute perfect dig. I don't know if Adler was expecting it to be that perfect of a dig. She seems a little out of sorts where she just keeps tipping. God, that was a beautiful dig. Look at that.
You're like, the most excited thing you've had tonight, Joy. Schulte cuts it off. Adler here gets the kill. Crimson down 2, 13-11.
That time she just blew through the block a little bit more. The last one was a nice high contact. There you see a lower contact went through Adler's arms.
Orrock serves back row, whole line. Axness to Inman. Hartle, back set, Schulte. Another great layout by whole line. Over by Inman. Schuler, back set swing. Ball hit across and handled by Champlin Park. Middle, Adler pushing it. Hartle got it out on a great layout by her. And dumped over. Axness gets the kill. That was a fun rally.
Yeah, that was a smart time for Axness to dump the ball. You know, you had some big swings, some big digs, and then Maple Grove was kind of reset, but not really quite ready to play that ball.
Schuler back, cross-court swing by Haugen for the point.
Another great swing by Haugen. You just see her, she just unloads on the ball every opportunity she gets, and is really smart in where she places the ball.
Committed to play at St. Catharines next year, St. Kate's. Quam, a good serve. It goes for an ace. Her second ace tonight.
Yeah.
(14-13). Crimson, unlike the first set, trailing the whole way here in set two. It's been close. Whole line. Axis and then over by Adler. Cook got it up. Over by Haugen. Good layout by Bolter. Down the line for the kill. That's a kill for Tessa Magnan.
That's a great line shot. I'm not sure how she snuck that in there. It looked like the block is pretty well formed on the outside, and they were on the right side, I'm sorry. She just sneaks it down the line. That's a beautiful swing.
Rebels by 2 with Adler serving. Oh, missed completely on that one.
Adler seems a little off tonight. You usually see like really big swings, and she's pulled off a bit. I would expect if she can settle in a bit more, that'll make a huge difference for Champlin Park.
Crimson back to serving, trailing by 1, and they give it right back on a yes. That was a little long. So.
Almost every time there's a missed serve on one side, the other side misses. Keeping them nice and balanced.
16-14 Rebels. Next is the Ball State commit with the serve and an ace. (17-14) Champlin Park. Cross, Allen off hands, but picked up by Champlin Park. They'll go to Gilk and gets blocked, but missed getting it back in play off of Schulte and out. Now Champlin Park up by 4.
That's definitely experience. You see a senior taking that ball. She's played at a high level at Minnesota Select, being really smart and taking it off the block.
A little tight here. Swears get to Allen. Point goes to Champlin Park. 18-15. Serve from Schulte. Ball hit in the middle. Gilk gets blocked. Nice Allen again. (18-16). Crimson down just 2 now. They're trailing by 4 a moment ago. Access to Gilk. Blocked again. Orrock, I think, got that one. Went over there with Allen, but I think that was all 18. Yep.
Yeah. Hands right over the net. You see Gilk is just hitting a little low right now, which is giving the block the advantage.
Axness, back to Gilk again. This time tips it over the block. Hartle back set. Daniels, cross-court kill. And we're tied up. 4-0 run for Maple Grove. Timeout, Champlin Park. Talked about Casey Schulte and what a good player she is. She is, and not just tonight, this is what she's been doing all season.
Yeah, she's really developed a lot. I mean, she was really good last year, I thought, but she's just really exploded this year. You see, I mean, how high she jumps, she just flies. She's smart. I think we talked about early on, she was moving the ball around, hitting like hard cross, hitting deep corner. She's a big block. She's a really strong server, which we're seeing right now in her serving run. She's definitely making a huge impact on Maple Grove.
Crimson fans excited. Their team up 1-0 and tied up now in the second set, 18-0. It's a big week for Maple Grove sports. Their boys soccer team today won against Andover. They are in the state finals Friday morning. Their football team will play for a section championship Friday night at home. And here they are, volleyball.
Wow.
Trying to get to state. Good layout. Back row by Schulte on that ball. Orrock attacks. Another point. Orrock going down the line. Dropped it in. 19-18.
Yeah, great swing here. She just turns that ball down the line. Pauline wasn't really ready to go defend down the line.
Back row. Picked up by Holine. Gilk tips it over. Swears to Hartle. Back by Schulte. Layout. I think we had a Rebel player as an Inman into the net. 6-0 run for Maple Grove. They're at 20, Joy.
Yeah, it's been a great comeback for them. I mean, they've kind of been slow and steady where Champlin Park's had its ups and downs and gotten on runs and then given up runs. And Maple Grove is just going.
Schulte with an ace.
She's having a tremendous serving run right now, putting a lot of pressure on Champlin Park. Just a great serve. Just drops right in front of Adler.
Axness to Gilk. Missed again. 22-18. Timeout, Champlin Park.
I would definitely say if you're looking at the two teams as a full unit, Maple Grove is working together. They're mixing it up. They're getting all their hitters involved. Everybody's having a part of it, where Champlin Park's trying to put it all on Gilk, it kind of feels like, and that's a lot. That's a lot to bear, and she's struggling a bit and getting frustrated, I think, and I think if Champlin can, again, settle in and get some better passing and be able to move the ball around, that'll really benefit them.
Here's a look at the tournament the last 7 seasons. STMA used to be in this section. Champlin Park beat them in the section final. A terrific 5-setter here. And then we saw the video earlier of that 3-set sweep in 2018. Champlin Park going on to win state. And then Wayzata with their run, 19, 21, 22, and 23. The last 3 against Champlin Park, getting to state and winning state all 4 of those seasons. Different team this year. Wayzata's out. Gilk responds out of the timeout. Hammers one home. Champlin Park still some work to do, though, trailing 22-19. Lily Holine serving. 5'4" senior libero puts it in play. Well, it's tight to the net. Swears. Allen got it over. Good dig. Hurt pass by Holine and dig.
That's a big dig.
Good play by Swears to get to that ball, and then Orrock took too much off that ball and into the net.
That was a great swing there by Gilk, but just a really great dig by Swears. She's back there and just took that ball head on.
Swears to Orrock, gets blocked, but out. 23-20 Crimson. Ball up in the air. Oh, yeah. Off the basketball hoop, and then no one communicated who was going to play it when it came back down. And we are at set point. Crimson bench trying to contain themselves. They get one more point to get. 24-20. Hartle. Off the serve, off. Whole line, it's an ace. And Maple Grove up 2-0. Crimson down early in this set, kind of weathered the storm. Get some good swings late, force some errors, and joy, they are all of a sudden a set away from the state tournament.
Yeah, I mean, they've just been rolling all night. They started really strong, and I'll even go back to the semis. So we played them in the quarters. They played well, of course, but from that last Tuesday to Thursday, I thought they improved a lot. Like, they made some changes, or they just, like, decided to go even harder. I thought they played really well offensively, better defensively than they even played against us. And I think they've stepped it up since last Thursday. And so they came in rolling hard from the start. A lot of great first contact. Like I've said, they moved the ball around a lot and really made sure that they're getting everybody involved. And it's really fun to watch. Like they're having a good time out there. You can see the girls here just having a great time and getting excited for each other. Makes a huge difference for the team.
McKinley Hartle with an ace that ended set 2. Maple Grove's up 2-0. More volleyball, Section 5 4A final, and after this on CCX.
At Topline Financial Credit Union, we love getting to be part of our members' big moments. Whether it's making home improvements, going to school, building a business, or even getting married. An interest-only home equity line of credit with payments as low as $50 per month can help you get there. It's just one of the ways we're helping our members on their financial journeys. Become a Topline member and let us be a part of yours, because connected, we all do better.
Sean Jacobson, Joy Johnston back at Osseo High School. Our thanks again to Minnesota Select Volleyball Club for their sponsorship and our live coverage of the section semifinals last week at Champlin Park and tonight's section championship. We appreciate their generosity and support of this coverage of our section championship. Go to the state tournament next week. One of these teams will be playing their first match in the quarterfinals Wednesday afternoon. Xcel Energy Center for a school starting the afternoon out either 1 or 3 p.m. Rebels bench looking a little glum right now. I mean, obviously all teams have come back from down 0-2. But man, when it's in the section final, it's like we don't have another match Thursday or Friday, right? Yep. This is it if you're out.
Yep, you've got to give it everything right now and dig in a little bit harder. And hope that things start out differently here.
Underway here in the third set. Haugen, a little too much energy on that swing and missed long. 1-0 Rebels.
I told you she likes to swing hard and fast every time she gets to.
Bolter to serve. It was dumped there by Schuler. Rebels ready for it. Schuler this time will go back to Haugen. It's blocked. And we have.
No touch.
There we go, Champlin Park's
no
way.
Touch. Zero touch on that. Went right through the tape. And I think Marta knew it. The refs just needed to get to the same place.
When DC came over, I think just trying to calm her down. Like, okay, let's calm down. We haven't won. Yeah, that wasn't exactly the message, but you can't play all on emotion. And another point for the Rebels. Blocked there by Adler. It's 3-0. Bolter serve. Attack from the middle, and it goes out. Off the tape, but nobody touched it on the Champlin Park side. Schulte with the swing, but couldn't get it in for a point. And it's 4-0 Champlin Park. Hartle, one down by Schuler, and Haugen gets this one to drop in front of Gilk. First point of set 3 for Maple Grove.
And that's why a lot of times you just tell players to keep swinging, because it's going to come eventually. It's going to come back, and there you see she took a smarter swing, placed it a little bit better.
Orunk serves. Axness will set it up for Gilk. Point for Maple Grove off Quam's hands. (5-1) Rebels with Inman serving. Back row Hartle up to Schuler. Now cross court. Oh, Schulte's got that shot perfected, doesn't she?
It's just crazy to see her jump. Like, she just gets up there, it's like she hangs for a second and then just unloads.
And this will go off of Bolter and out. Quam again. You have 3 aces tonight. And missed on this one. (6-3) in favor of Champlin Park as Adler serves. Schuler back set. Haugen's attack handled. Gilk will push it over the block and drop in front of Schuler. Gilk and the Rebels need to get it going here in set 3. It's do or die time. Lead by 4. Adler serving. Again, she puts it to the back row. The Cook. Quick set to Allen. Picked up back row by Bolter. Dumped over by Axness. Good lay out by Hartle on that ball. Here comes Gilk again. Gets blocked. Haugen with the block. Swears comes in along with Daniels for Maple Grove. Swears to the back row. All across. Gilk hammers it home. Off of Cook. 8-4 Rebels.
That's just a great swing from the outside. That is where she needs to start swinging. It's that nice high shot in deep corners.
Squares back set. Schulte gets blocked. Hartle with Daniels. Run down by Holine. Gilk. And that's blocked, but out. Off Schulte and lands out of bounds. Biggest lead tonight for Champlin Park. They're up 5 in the third set, 9-4. Timeout, Maple Grove.
Definitely an early timeout, but probably the best time to do it, not to let them get too far ahead.
Reese Axness, been with this program since her freshman year and has had a terrific season.
She's just a phenomenal setter, and that's why when you see them get really great passes, she's able to put her setters in just the perfect position to score. She moves the ball around well. It just floats out of her hands, and she's really fun to watch. We also see great service pressure at the serving line, and is able to really place balls and have them drop. So she's just a great athlete. She's a lot of fun to watch and just a really hard worker. And she's continuing on to Ball State next year, so I'm sure we'll see many great things out of her in the next level.
Champlin Park, a regional ranking at number 3 right now in Region 7. Of course, ranked number 2 in the state, so the region ranking's impressive. Lakeville South, Lakeville North also in there, but right now their backs against the wall here in the section final against unranked Maple Grove. That one will drop in for a point. So out of the Crimson timeout, they get a side out. 9-5, there's the rankings I just mentioned. South and North bracketing Champlin Park in the top 3. And Egan, Eastridge, Rogers at number 6. Section semis in Section 1 going on tonight, Joy, as we speak.
A lot of great games going on tonight.
North and South are in.
Yeah.
10-5 Rebels, whole line serves out. Quam in for Allen at 10-6. Hardival closed out set 2 with an ace. And serve here. A middle tipped over by Bellison. Sweers to the middle. Schulte. Oh, great dig by Axness. And then the block out by Maple Grove. That defensive play by Axness is huge.
Yeah. Great save, great for awareness for Gilk to be there and take the second ball. Here you'll see it again. Just great up right there. That ball came fast.
There's Orrock attacking. Good dig by Gilk, back row. Set to the middle. Adler will push it over. Cross court, kept alive. This will have to be over and is by Holine. Swears back set. Cross court. Attacked by Daniels. Picked up by the Rebels. Over by Axness. Swears to Orrock. Blocked by Bellison. 12-6 Rebels. Gilk, good serve. Picked up though by Daniels. Quam. I think into the, no, double contact on Maple Grove. 13-6 Rebels. Oh, into the net on the serve by Gilk. Champlin Park, though, still by 6 here in the third set. Schuler in, and she will serve. This was off of Inman. Good layout by Holine and over by Axness. Outside, Orrock off of Gilk's hand. I think she wondered for a second, should I play that or not? And then caught in.
It looked like she was moving, trying to move out of the way.
Right.
And then you see her arm kind of fly back here. Yeah.
Axness, quick set. Adler. Good pick up by Schuler. Back to the middle, over by Quam. Gilk attacking. Hartle, good pickup. Over. On the swing from the right side by Daniels. A block by Maple Grove. Kept alive. Bellison over. And a long rally here. Orrock puts it away.
That was a very long rally. Really nice shot there by Orrock to just drop it into the middle of the court.
At 13-9, tipped at the net over by Axness. Back set goes to Haugen, gets blocked. Inman with the block for Maple Grove, for Champlin Park. Point for the Rebels.
Yeah. Champlin Park's doing a nice job of closing the block and getting it formed in front of the hitters.
Bolter off the tape. Quam gets blocked. Gets it back over. Access to Inman. Blocked. Kept alive by Adler. Back to Inman again and finds the spot.
That was a great second swing. I mean, a really good first swing, but to get blocked and then to be able to transition off, get the ball again, and then move it just a little bit more.
15-9 Rebels. Bolter serves. Overpass. Give it to Adler. Schuler. Hartle. Some hands on Orrock's swing. To the front and over by Holine. Schuler. And the attack. Dug up by Champlin Park. Axtis sends it back. Schuler will dump it this time and in.
Again, that's just a great time to dump when you've had, it's a long rally, everybody's expecting another big swing. Here she is, she just drops it over.
Maple Grove with some work though to do, trailing 15-10 here in the third set. That is in on the swing and attack by Adler.
It was good to see Adler take a swing on that ball. She's done a lot of tipping, which has moved the ball around and kept it in play, but she's got a big arm and she needs to continue to use it.
Had some kills very early in that first set, Joy, but been pretty quiet tonight.
Yeah.
Need to get her going for a rally tonight. Here's Quam. Missed. No touch by Champlin Park, 17-10. Schuler setting it, cross court is Schulte. 17-11.
It's just a big swing. That was about 12 foot. That's just a big swing.
Cuomo came in, according to the stats on the Minnesota Volleyball Hub, only 2 ace serves all year, has 3 tonight. Schuler, a little tip there by Schulte. Get across. Yeah, oh, how did that one get over and the angle by Haugen drop it in?
Well, and you back it up, you just see an amazing set there by Schuler. She's able to put her in a good position when she's tight to the net, and then just cutting that ball.
Gilk getting it up for Axtis. Back set, Adler attacks. Got it in. (18-12) Rebels. Timeout, Maple Grove. So they've used both their timeouts here in the third set, trying to stop the momentum of Champlin Park. What's the message you think here from Coach Brown?
I think they got to work on that first contact, really get a solid first contact. They're obviously taking some big swings, so seeing if they can move it around a little bit more. You saw Schulte on her last big swing, getting a nice hard cut shot. If they can move it around a little bit more, that puts, Champlin on their, on the toes a little bit more, and they have to guess a little bit more where the ball's going. So settle in there, get some bigger digs, shut down maybe some more hitters, and see if they can just roll some points.
We've mentioned Maple Grove's never been to the state tournament in volleyball. Champlin Park 6 times, 2001, and then it was 13 years between appearances, and then Coach Junker's team there, 5 straight seasons, a runner-up finish, and then the state championship season of 2018 that we showed you earlier. 18-12 here in the third set, with Maple Grove having won the first 2 sets, 25-17 and 25-20. Arna Haugen off Holine gets the kill for Maple Grove.
That's a great quick side out after a timeout. That gives you a little bit of momentum. You have a little bit of confidence coming out of that.
Schuler and Haugen out now. Swears and Daniels in. This will go as an ace. The 6-2, they kind of switched offenses partway through the year. It's really seemed to work for Maple Grove.
It has. I do think the last time when we did their regular season game, they were running a 5-1 at that point. I think it's made a big difference for them. It gives them a little bit bigger front line, which is important, especially in a match like this.
Full line up to Axness, and they go to Gilk. Gets blocked and drops. Allen with a block.
And they're right there. You see how big they are in the front. And, you know, Allen was in there before, but I think the experience now of being, you know, a couple months into the season now, she's just making a huge impact at the net.
Adler swings and gets the kill.
And I would expect to see a little bit more of that, hopefully, on Champlin's side, mixing it up a little bit, not just going to Gilt, finding Adler in the back row, finding Inman a little bit more in the front row.
Well, it's tipped by Schulte, picked up by Holine. Here's Gilk. Back row Cook played it. Now Schulte, this will go off of Adler, run down by Axness and over by Holine. Terrific play by Champlin Park. Here's Allen with another swing, this time off Adler for the point. I mentioned earlier, this kind of a mix of seniors and younger players. Cook is a senior, Schuler, Haugen, and who am I missing of the seniors? And Orrock, sorry.
Yes,
but then you've
Orrock.
got nice Allen, who's a freshman.
Bunch of
You've
sophomores.
got, Schulte's a sophomore, and Quam's a sophomore. Hartle and Swears is a junior.
Yeah.
So it took a while for that to kind of mesh for the team.
Yeah, and those, you know, there's a few times that you can see the young players, you can see the inexperience, but then there's big moments where Allen just had, where she goes up and takes a big swing and gets a kill.
Champlin Park at 20 now, at 20-16. Axness backs up. Gilk will push it down the line. Hartle picks that up. Attack from the middle. Schulte scores again.
I think Holine there was expecting a really big swing coming at her, and this clipped to tape, and so she went to her knees, and then it's hard to play a ball when you're on your knees.
Hartle serving. Go back to Gilk. Missed. Into the cross-court corner. Was there a touch on that ball?
No, they called it in. Maple
they
Grove
did.
fans didn't like it.
I called that on my own eyes and wasn't watching the referee. It's 21-17. Axness going to Adler. She'll push it deep corner.
Nice spot.
Gilk and then Adler. And Maple Grove down by 5 to Champlin Park here at 22-17. Rebels trying to extend this night.
Much better spot here by Adler with that power tip to the corner.
Hartle up in the air. Swears runs it down. Schulte attacks. Gilk, good dig back row. Axness to Inman, gets blocked. Picked up by the Rebels. Gilk push it over from the middle. Orrock swings, back row again, Gilk. Axness, middle, Adler, down for a point.
That's a great swing. In transition, going fast, finding her, swinging hard, and just pushing through that block. Really what Champlin needs right now is get that momentum back.
They're up by 6. It's served by Gilk. Swears back set. Daniels hit, picked up again by Gilk. Adler tips this one, and that drops. And for the first time tonight, Champlin Park has a set point.
Nice little change up here. You know, Adler had 2 big swings and then right there take a nice little tip over the block.
Swears, outside swing. Horrock not going to end it yet. 24-18.
She does a really great job of contacting high, putting it into deep cross court. You know, you see Champlin defenders trying to cross to go get it, and sometimes the ball's just getting there too fast. And even though you cross and do the right things, you're not going to get there.
Schuler serves. That's this to Adler. The middle over by Orrock. Gilk up to Axness, and that's too tight. Adler couldn't handle that ball, 24-19. Schuler, back row, off hole line, ace.
That looked like it was going out. It was otherwise really deep.
Timeout, Champlin Park.
I mean, the game's never over. The set's never over until it's over. So, I mean, Maple Grove is still fighting. You know, they still seem to have, like, a lot of momentum on their side, a lot of energy on their side. And so whatever happens in the next point or, 6, they still have a lot of energy, which is huge for them. And like I said earlier, they look like they're having a lot of fun. Champlin doesn't quite look like they're having fun, but they're battling at least right now.
Like their partner Andy Guggersberg likes to say, Maple Grove's playing with house money, right? I mean, they're not expected to win.
Yeah,
they come
absolutely.
in loose. I mean, they're playing really well. I don't mean to discredit them at all, but they are just,
when you're
they,
the underdog,
they don't have
you
the
don't
pressure.
have the pressure.
Right.
Yep, makes a big difference.
(24-20), still set point, obviously, for Champlin Park, so no margin of error for the Crimson. Inman to the front row, Schuler, Orrock, off hands, handled by Axness, and over by Inman, and there we go. And Champlin Park is still alive. 25-20. The Rebels lead play on Section 5 4A volleyball. 2-1 Maple Grove, 4th set on the way. More volleyball after this.
At Topline Financial Credit Union, we love getting to be part of our members' big moments. Whether it's making home improvements, going to school, building a business, or even getting married. An interest-only home equity line of credit with payments as low as $50 per month can help you get there. It's just one of the ways we're helping our members on their financial journeys. Become a Topline member and let us be a part of yours, because connected, we all do better.
Champlin Park extends the match with a 25-20 win in set 3 to make it 2-1 in favor of Maple Grove. Crimson only time in the section final before tonight came 17 years ago over at Irondale High School. They took on Blaine in the section 5 3A final. And after losing the first 2 sets, Maple Grove, who was the 7th seed that year, had 2 upsets to get to the section final, came back, won the next 2 before Blaine took the 5th set and won the match to go on to the state tournament. But in all the years of Crimson Volleyball, it's the only team that has reached the section championship. You see Blaine putting it away in the 5th set to go on to state that year. And Steve Getchell was the coach that year. You coached with him in your years at Maple Grove.
Yeah, Steve and Monica Getchell, and we've got Monica Getchell in the house here somewhere. And I coached 3 years at Maple Grove, 2010, 11, or 10, 11, and 12, yeah. So Marcia Haugen was probably about 4 years old, and her sister Liesel would come and hang out by my court, and they thought it was a lot of fun to sit there while I coached my team. So it's been fun to watch both the Haugen girls, but especially Marcia here, grow up and grow into her own personality and her own, feisty competitor. She's been a lot of fun to watch over the years.
Well, now we're settled in, right, Joy? We got the 4th set on the way.
Yep.
Who's going to play good volleyball? Gilk had a run to her bench to get that one. Schuler to the middle. Oh, good take by Holine on that ball. Adler pushes it over. Swing by Haugen. Nice dig by Bolter. Go to Inman. And Inman gets the point. Really good defense by Champlin Park on the opening point of the set.
Really good hustle. You talked about Gilk getting into the bench there for that ball, and you can play all the way to the bench, so you might as well go in and let them catch you.
Riley Inman. She'll return next year, only a sophomore, puts the ball in play off the serve. Schulte, a little run up to the net, pushes it over for a point.
It's a really smart play on a tight ball when you can't take a full swing. Try to just push it through the block, use the block. If they would have blocked it, maybe you would have played it again anyway. But nice kill for that one.
So 1-1, serve long here, and Champlin Park back in front. Lucy Howen replacing Tessa Magnan. Off the Adler serve, and she misses. More than our fair share of missed serves tonight for teams as good as they are.
Yeah, but on both sides.
Yeah, right.
But I do feel like Maple Grove, and you'd have to check the stats, but Maple Grove, it feels like they've had more aces than Champlin has, which probably puts them up a little bit on the serving game.
Amanda Swears on the serve. Maxtis to Gilk, punches it down for a point. Maxtis will serve here. Team up by 1, trying to push this to a 5th set. Swears to Allen, he gets blocked. Gilk with the block. 4-2 Rebels.
Here you see that block right on Allen. Just really nicely formed, got pressed over really well.
Go the other side, and this time Schulte gets blocked, but missed. Didn't get the hands turned in. It goes off of Magnan and out. Schulte, the 5'11 sophomores, had a really good match here tonight with the serve. Maxness. Gilk pushing it back row. Schulte got that. Swears to Daniels. Picked up by Adler. Gilk with the swing off hands. Bartle comes over to Daniels. Back row Adler. Maxness. And down the line and off hands, a point kill for Magnan.
You've already said it, but Champlin Park is doing a much better job on defense. They're getting some really great ups, and they're able to use all that, which you just saw Magnan be able to go high off the block and drop that ball into the corner for a kill. Missed
serve by Holine.
It's probably the worst for a coach when you've just built some momentum and got a great kill and then miss the serve.
Hartle. Layout by Holine. Inman off the set from Axness. Axness had that was a tough ball for her to adjust to, and still got a really good set to Riley Inman.
Yeah, I mean, that's just the level that Axness plays at, and she's able to go get her hands on the ball, keep herself out of the net, and get a great set, and still put her hitter in a really good position to take a good swing.
Six-4 Rebels. Kilk serve. McDaniels, Swears in the middle, Schulte. Off Gilk, good layout by her. Over by Adler. Swears back set, cross court. On the attack, it's up in the ceiling. Handled by Champlin Park. Another one though. They handled the first one, the second one off the back side of the backboard up there and straight down to the floor.
And usually, like, Champlin Park's gym their ceiling isn't, I wouldn't say any higher. So normally when you play in a similar gym, you're used to the angles that you need to give those balls when you're out of system.
Crimson get the side out. Jenny Schuler back to serve. 6-5. Rebels still up by one. Axness to Adler.
Nice.
Past Hartle and down.
Adler seems to be getting a little bit of confidence back. You see them run here like a sea ball behind Axness and takes a really great swing.
Ava Bolter serve right off of Orrock, and Hartle kind of collided there. And goes for an ace. 8-5, Rebels lead. Bolter just a little too strong this time. The decision by Maple Grove to let that one fly. It was close, but it was out. 8-6 with Orrock serving. Axness to Adler, trying to push a deep quarter. Hartle got a hand on it.
Save.
Over by Haugen. Kilk to Axness, to Adler. Up by Schuler, Hartle. Outside Schulte, spins it over for a point.
You see here, Schulte just takes a lot of speed off the ball, drops it in. All the Champlin Park defenders are crashing in, but no one was able to get there.
Crimson back to within one. Ball from the middle. Adler gets blocked. Great layup by Holine. And Holine then pushes it over. Here's Schuler. Quick set, attack. Quam missed long. Champlin Park back in front by two. Inman serve. Outside, and then one. Attack, another kill. Off the hands, yes. Schulte, another kill. Quam serving. Axness to Adler. Schuler got to that ball. Schulte again, cross court, Gilk, good layout, 50-50 ball at the net. Cross court, great.
That was smart.
A little cut shot by Tessa Magnan.
That was so smart. So you saw it, like, she got really pulled outside the antenna, and really your only shot is to go really cut cross, and you see her just drop it in. She saw the defenders pulling into the court. It's a great shot.
Adler back row, Hartle tight to the net here. Schuler keeps it alive and is put across by Haugen. Gilk pounds one home.
There's where you truly see the firepower of her left arm. Great timing on her approach, nice high contact, and then a fast arm to finish it.
Adler, too strong. Another missed serve for Champlin Park. If they end up losing tonight, if they lose in this set, they're going to think of that. And they're
Yes.
like, oh.
When half of Maple Grove's points are your missed serves, that's a problem.
Rebels still by 2, though. It's 11-9, the side out. And the serve coming for Swears. Exodus across for Gilk. Touches it over. The block kept alive by Maple Grove. Full line to Gilk this time. Off hands. Hartle pushes it back. Put across. And a kill by Daniels. Maple Grove down just 1. Daniels, the sophomore, with a big point. Next this outside, Gilk finds the line, gets the point. Rebels by 2 again. Magnan and Bellison back in. Axness to serve. And into the net. My goodness. Another missed serve for the Rebels. Orrock in, replacing Cook. Schulte serves. Full line to Axness. Gilk from the middle this time. Great layout on that ball by Swears. Gilk taps it over again. Another layup by Swears, by Orrock this time, but couldn't get it up to a teammate. And the point for Champlin Park.
It felt like Maple Grove saw that coming, and yet sometimes it's almost when you know it's coming, you still can't even get there and get your platform under the ball.
Swears across, Orrock, good pickup by Holine. Inman will go cross court, pick up by Orrock. Daniels gets blocked. Kira Bellison with the block for Champlin Park.
That was really great, like seeing where it was going, getting on the hitter's arm. Good timing.
Line serving, back row Hartle. Swears to Allen, puts it away. (14-12). Allen out, Quam in. Kinley Hartle, sophomore libero, missed on a serve. So Maple Grove gives one back on a serve. (15-12) Rebels. Swears back to Daniels, touches it over. Picked up by Holine, quick set. Adler missed. That one she usually misses, but couldn't put that one in play. Schuler in, Haugen back in. 15-13, Champlin Park here in set 4. Maple Grove up 2-1, trying to get to the state for the first time in school history. Job's not done yet, though. Here's Adler missing. 15-14. Schuler trying to tie it up, the senior. Here's Axness setting in and gets blocked. But missed wide. Boy, a great block, but it had so much power behind it. It goes beyond the end line. You don't rarely see that.
Yeah. That means you don't press. That means the block is straight up and they're not pressing.
Haugen couldn't believe the call, but the line judge was right there. Oh, service ace this time. So many have gone out in this set for Champlin Park, and this one drops in for Ava Bolter. Timeout, Maple Grove. I think DC Brown, I think it's a good timeout, right?
Yes,
you feel like you're going to get that last point. The block goes long, and all of a sudden you give up an ace, and you just don't want it to build
Start
on
to
itself.
crumble.
You can kind of feel the momentum a little bit for Champlin Park.
Yes, it feels like a lot of chaos right now, and that's kind of what the game can be sometimes. Oh, that was a good call. That was a great ball in. But yeah, you want to try to stop and like find some. I always say find some calm within the chaos, because the game's going to be chaotic at times, and you have to figure out how to play in that chaos. But you have to find some calmness on your side. So finding that composure, controlling your side, taking care of the ball when it's on your side is going to make a big difference for, honestly, both sides right now.
Let's go back to that play 2 points ago on the Maple Grove block. It was a terrific play at the net by the Crimson.
I
just
swear
couldn't
it was
get
out.
the ball to drop in.
I thought even from our angle, it looked like it was out. And I think our line judges have done a really fabulous job, so I tend to trust them when they have been pretty consistent.
Schuler's got to run a ball down. Back row, Gilk on the dig. Here's Adler off hands. Good play by Schulte to get to that ball. Collision in the front row for the Crimson. The ball hits. Now 18-14 Champlin Park. Bolter into the net. The missed Rebel serve.
That's when the point where you don't even want to talk about serving to the team. You just want to like take it off their mind and see if that fixes it.
Lorock, good serve. Bolter handled it though. Inman swings. Pick up by Schuler. Pardo outside. Schulte gets blocked, and it comes back to Haugen quickly, and she puts it away.
That's just a really smart, aware play to make, right? That ball comes off, almost like a set off the block, and just to be aware to go up and take a big swing. You see it a lot at the college level, but to see high schoolers do it is kind of fun.
Bolter just got to that one. Over by Inman. All to the middle, Schulte, the tip, no. Yes, it was, off Champlin Park. Point, Maple Grove, they're back to within one. Timeout, Champlin Park. Quick 3 points for the Crimson off of the last timeout.
Right off of Adler's fingers here. That's a good call by the up ref and the down ref. They both caught it. Line judges didn't see it. That's why you have 4 of them. Definitely a smart time, too, by Junker to take a timeout here with Maple Grove, again, gaining some of that momentum back, and they just keep fighting. And so to try to stop that, especially with Orrock serving right now, she's been their best server, trying to stop that run right away here, and sometimes with a timeout, that can, rattle the server and see if they can get a side out right away.
Champlin Park ready on the court. Message was quick from the Rebels coaches. I mean, they were out of that timeout within 30 seconds or so.
They're not taking a lot of time in their timeouts tonight.
Crimson trying to keep this mini run going and tie it up in the 4th set. Orrock's had a good night serving. Inman will push it into a block. Pick up by Holine. Here's Gilk attacking. Off of Hartle, kept alive by Schuler. Over by Orrock. Good dig by Gilk back row. Tight to the net. Inman pushing it across. Good rally here. Here's Schulte. Swings, gets blocked. Adler with the block. 19-17 Rebels. Inman on the serve. Schuler back set. Quam off hands. It's off of Axness and down. Maple Grove trailing by 1 with the serve. By Quam this time into the net. Big side out for the Rebels and their 20th point here in the 4th set. Adler floats it. Back row, Cook. Schuler across. Schulte blocked this time. Lucy Howe gets up for the block, along with Axness.
I feel like that was almost too high of a ball. Like, she got in, she jumped really well, right? I've talked about it many times. But it's just like she got in too early and then couldn't hang and then tried to just kind of go off the block, but obviously didn't work out so well. You know, now we're at a point where it's a race to 25. Who can get there first? Champlin's obviously on their way there, but I think, again, it comes back to playing within the chaos, playing confidently, making sure that, you know, you're aware of all these things. You're covering your hitters so they can take big swings. You're playing big defense. You're putting your serves in the court, so you're giving yourselves a chance to play. So I think right now it's going to be whoever can do that the most complete throughout this set will take the set, and then maybe the entire match in the 5th set if that's what we get to.
Biggest play tonight from Lucy Howe, the sophomore, number 2, to make it 21-18, Champlin Park. Adler serves. Back set. Down. And 4-point, it's Haugen answering for the Crimson. 21-19.
I think I talked about it the pregame, but she's just had such a great season this year. You know, she played some last year, played more towards the end of the season, but has just really exploded this year and has been such a good balance to Schulte in the front row.
Axness is set for Gilk. Hammers it home. 22-19 Rebels.
And again, just another great swing here. I mean, you're right there, back and forth, trading kills.
413 kills on the season.
It's a lot.
Coming into the match tonight. Axness floats the serve across. Swingers tight to the net there. Kept alive by Daniels.
Smart play.
They go down the line, and that one drops. The kill from Magnan. Right now, Champlin Park has gotten contributions from everybody in this set. Magnan, Bellis, and Howe, and of course.
It makes them a much more complete team, and you're not putting the load all on one player, and they're more successful when they do that.
Axness with the serve off Hartle. Cook to the front row. Schulte, back row, handled by Adler. Touch by Magnan. Back-to-back points for the junior. And it's set point for the Rebels. Overpass. Axness back to Gilk. He's strong here. Maple Grove alive for now at 24-20. Another set point coming, of course.
Well, and if you don't have Orrock serving, you want Schulte back there serving. So this is a good position for Maple Grove to be in.
Oh, no. She missed. She missed on the serve. Point Champlin Park. 25-20, and we'll play on. One more set to go. State tournament trip on the line, Section 5 4A. Been a terrific night at Osseo. We got one more to go. Race to 15. That's spot at state. More volleyball on CCX after this. CCX Media, your source for great local programming, is available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Our free app allows you to stream all 3 of our channels live. You also have access to a large on-demand library, including full sporting events and daily newscasts. To find us, go to the store, search CCX, and download our free app. Then sit back and enjoy all of your favorite local content. The CCX Media app, available on Amazon Fire TV, Apple TV, and Roku. Well, we have had some fun tonight in high school volleyball. Maple Grove takes the first 2 sets, 25-17, 25-20. In Champlin Park, the top seed has come back with identical 25-20 wins. And we go to a 5th set, play up to 15. Winner goes to state, Joy Johnston.
Yeah, I mean, you couldn't ask for anything more. I mean, I look at this and I'm, in this section, in this conference, 2 conference teams going at it. Maple Grove is leaving us, but this is how strong our conference and section is, where they're battling hard. They're going to a 5th set in the section championship. You can't really have it any better. Someone's gonna be heartbroken after this, and someone's gonna be so excited to get to state. But as a fan of volleyball and a lover of volleyball, this is exactly where you want to be. I'm
sure nerves in the players. You can certainly see the nerves on the faces of the parents, the adults here that are behind us.
Yep.
This is
That's
it.
just as hard for parents and coaches and everyone attached to it.
Here we go, 5th set. Winner to state, Ava Bolter gets us started in the 5th. Marta Haugen, first one goes to Maple Grove. The senior with the kill. Auroch serving down the line. Bolter got it. Here's Adler answering. Good pickup by Schuler. Hartle and over by Schulte. Next is Adler gets blocked partially, but it falls on the Maple Grove side of the net, and the point goes to Champlin Park.
Well, and that's a huge stop by Champlin Park. We've talked about Auroch all night and her great serving runs. That was a great pass by Bolter there to start it off, and really good for Champlin Park to get out right away. Ooh.
Inman off the tape and down for an ace. Two-one Rebels. Another good serve. Schulte got to this one. Back set by Schuler. Haugen had to adjust on that ball. Axis had to adjust on that one. And a scramble mode on both sides here. Schulte loves that spot on the court. Bolter could only get a hand on it to kill for the sophomore. It's tied at 2.
A lot of time outside hitters get scared to hit cross court because they know that there is a libero or a DS sitting back there, but you can go swing hard like that, it doesn't matter.
Quam, back row, Bolter, Axness will dump it over, kept alive, and over by Schulte. Axness to Adler, missed. 3-2, Maple Grove in front. Quam serve. Run down by Holine. Swing across and in for a point. We saw a couple of big points for Hudson Magnum late in that last set. Gets a big one here to tie it at 3.
Oh no.
Schuler, overpass. Pushed back across by Howe. Attacked by Haugen for the point.
Howe didn't quite take care of that overpass. She had a really great opportunity to terminate that ball. You almost gave him a free ball back, and then Haugen gets a great swing on the right side.
Off the serve from Swears, tight to the net. Axness kept it alive, over by Gilk. Hardo with the pickup. Swears to the middle. Cook, the swing into the net. That's 4-4.
It is always fun to try to get the DS involved in your offensive scheme in the back row.
Axness serving. Swears to Daniels. Axness back set. Gilk blocked. Allen puts Maple Grove back in front.
Like, she's a freshman. What do you think it's going to be like in 3 years when she's a senior and is doing even bigger things?
Crimson up by 1, needing 10 more points to get to state. Serve from Schulte. Just run up to the net by Gilk. Ellison kept it alive. Gilk will swing again and get it in. Well, every point just seems huge right now because you know what's on the line, and it's only up to 15.
And they're just trading points, just back and forth right now. Which is also how you want the 5th set to be in a match this close.
Holine serves. Tight here to the net. Swears kept it alive. Over by Orrock. Great play by Holine to get to that ball. Inman attacks. Swears. Across by Daniel and in for a point. Crimson by 1.
Nice shot. Really catching the line.
Hartle serves. Holine. Axness back to Gilk. Hard off of Schulte and down. 6-6. Oh, Hartle and Swears couldn't run to that ball off the pass. A little late to react, and wasn't a great pass, but Swears looked like just a touch of a late break on it. So Champlin Park back in front now, 7-6. Gilk serves, good low serve, handled by Daniels. Swears, good set here to Orrock. Spun it across, Axness, quick ball to the middle to Adler. Swears to Quam, puts it away for a tie.
That's a great middle route and transition by Quam there. You see her get off, take 2 big steps to get back on. Great swing to that deep corner.
Reaction by the Crimson fans. Their team has tied it up here at 7-7. Axness backs up on it, gives it to Adler. Overpass, Holine got a piece of it. Axness, go to Adler again. And the player Quam into the net for Maple Grove. Point Champlin Park. Rebels up 1, Bolter serving. Tipped over the net, but picked up by Hartle. Gilk, great dig on that swing. Here's Schulte attacking. Gilk another dig. Axness over. Adler pushing it deep. Schulte was there. Little center dump try by Schuler. Rebels ready for it. Here's Inman. Front row. Quam gets blocked. Kept alive, but out. Really good rally. Champlin Park in the end gets the point. It's 9-7. Timeout Maple Grove. It has been a lot of fun tonight here at Osseo High School. John Jacobson, Joy Johnston, and I don't know if we expected 5 sets. We expected a really good set, especially after the first 2 sets. And here we go, coming on 9 o'clock, and we're still going. Well, that's okay.
Yeah, it is okay. It's great. It's been a great match so far. I couldn't have expected this. I couldn't have predicted this in any way. I thought it would be. I think I emailed you saying I thought it was going to be a much closer match than the last time they played, and here we are, set 5, going back and forth. Amazing defense on both sides right now. Amazing swings on both sides. It's just been a lot of fun, and I don't know who I think is going to win, even at this point when we're over halfway through the 5th set.
Big crowd on hand here tonight. Great student representation. A lot of people from the volleyball community, adults on our side behind us. They're filled in here at Osseo tonight. Ava Bolter serving. So much on the line and every point now. Oh, another one off of Schuler and back in Champlin Park's at 10. (10-7). Bolter, another serve. This one missed. Important side out for Maple Grove. Morak trying to continue the comeback here from Maple Grove. On the middle, over by Inman. Layout by Orak. Schulte floats one across. Adler off of Harlow and down. 11-8, Champlin Park.
I'll go back to Reese Axis on that. Like, that was a tight ball. That was a hard ball for her to try to save and be able to give to a hitter to do something with, and yet she did it, and they earn a kill off it.
Schuler back to Quam. Ball in the middle, Adler off hands, up and over. Good pickup on that ball by Inman. Ball handling error on Champlin Park. It's 11-9. Avery Quam to serve. Reese Axness setting over by Magnan. Back to Magnan again, off some hands. Pick up by Quam. Schuler across, down the line. Schulte hammers it home. Crimson back to within 1. Quam, good serve, layout by Holine at the net, and Axness got it away. How about the play by the senior at the net? And it's 12-10.
Reese isn't the biggest setter, and yet at key moments she goes up and makes huge plays at the net.
Catherine Adler to the back row. Schuler, Allen hammers it. Great set by Jenny Schuler, and nice Allen with the kill. Big play after big play.
Yes, constantly.
Unfortunately, the end is near. This is so
It
much
is.
fun. And somebody's going to lose here in the matter of minutes. Swear serves. In for an ace. Rebels will take timeout. They were convinced that ball was out, but it was called in. And we're tied at 12.
Here you'll see it again. I don't know. I go back to these line touches have been really great all night. And I'd say it caught the line. I don't know. Unfortunately, we do not have instant replay.
Well, we have instant replay, but I see it.
do.
Yes, I understand what you're saying. Yes.
Oh, that caught the line.
I think that's in.
That caught the line. I mean, as in like the challenge system. We get to watch it again. I'd say that definitely caught the line.
Right.
If you really talk about how it flattens the ball and it takes any part of the line, that definitely took part of the line.
After further review, the call stands.
Yep. It does stand.
Call is confirmed. 12-12 in the 5th set. Back row, whole line. Over by Gilk. All set for Daniels. Return low by Bolter. Schulte. 13-12 Maple Grove.
Just doing what she's been doing all night, taking huge swings, not shying away from the moment, going after it.
Gilk answers. They're not done yet. Tied at 13.
This is crazy. Like for all the hitting air she had earlier on, still taking big swings.
Axtis with the serve. Swears sets it for Daniels. Whole line picked that up. Axtis. The Gilk pushes it off hands. Hartle kept it alive. Swears. And Schulte took too much off it. Into the net, and it is match point for Champlin Park. Everybody on their feet at 14-13. Timeout Maple Grove. Maple Grove students are quiet an hour and a half ago. Excited now. But you don't count on Maple Grove yet either, right? I could see this going to extra points as well.
Yeah, I could easily see that.
Wow, this has been fun. And it's an overused phrase, I know, but it's really sad that one of these teams has to lose tonight.
Yep, it's really hard. There's quite a few sections around the metro that happens every year, and it's hard.
14-13, set 5, match point for Champlin Park. Race Axtis to put it in play. Swears. The Daniels blocked. Down. Champlin Park's going to state. Down 0-2 on the night. They come back and win the last 3 sets and are going to state for the 7th time in school history and the first time since 2018.
I don't know. That's an incredible match. I mean, it's hard to lose. It's hard to, have your season be over when it's been so phenomenal. It's hard to be seniors, and this is the end for you in high school, but just a phenomenal championship match. Like, you literally couldn't have asked for anything more in the battle that all of these athletes put out there, and everything they gave their teammates, everything that they went out and just worked their hearts out for. And I mean, like I said, as a lover of volleyball, you couldn't have asked for anything more in a championship match.
Oh, and it's so tough to see Maple Grove. I mean, they fought so hard tonight, and to win last week in the semifinals. They go up 2-0 here tonight, and looked like perhaps they were going to go to state, and played with so much energy, so much heart, and played really well. And it's really tough for all of those girls, especially the ones who are seniors where this is it tonight. And you couldn't be prouder if you're DC Brown and his staff of your girls.
Oh, I think absolutely, yeah.
And on the flip side for Champlin Park, facing as much adversity as they had with so much on the line and being able to come back and win.
Yeah, the grit that they had, just the desire to stay in it. Like when you're down 2 sets, you can easily, when you've been making errors, you're making tons of hitting errors when you're the primary hitters, you're the primary passers not doing your job, and to just stay in it and stay confident what they could do, confident in each other, and they just kept battling, and they just kept going 1 point at a time, and this is the end result. I mean, it's close. There's not that much of a difference in any of these sets.
We'll take a timeout. We'll come back. Awards, and then our post-game. We'll hear from the Rebels. They are going to the state tournament. A terrific 5-set win tonight over Maple Grove. Wrap things up from Osseo after this.
CCX Media is the first place you go for local news and sports. But did you know you can sign up for those stories to go straight to your inbox on our website? Simply go to ccxmedia.org. Click on the subscribe button, and from there choose which notifications you want to receive. Then we'll send your favorite CCX Media news, sports, and city events straight to your inbox. Sign up now at ccxmedia.org.
Maple Grove receiving their runner-up medals. They lose in 5 sets tonight to Champlin Park. Let's send it now to our public address announcer for the rest of our awards ceremony.
Osman and Mel Smith. Team manager Sophia Treiler. And now, for the team trophy for Maple Grove. Where is it? Will captains come up?
What's your trophy?
I don't have captains. I don't have them listed.
It's all good. They got it.
They're not listed.
You're good. They got it.
And now, will the players and managers and coaches of the Champlin Park please come forward when your name is called to receive your section championship medal. Presenting the championship medals and trophies on behalf of Champlin Park is Matt Madison and Mike George. Melissa Schmidt. Lucy Howe. Reese Axness. Bren Finau. Lily Holian. Anna Rogue. Carly Gilk. Kyra Bellison. Tessa Magnan. Nola Haler Harrelson. Riley Enman. Ava Bolter. Catherine Adler. Riley Flake. Leela Plessil. Head coach John Yunker. Assistant coaches Allison Axness and Danielle Bailey. And team manager Sosuna Tsege. Captains, come get your trophy. And good luck to Champlin Park next week at the state tournament.
Well, Halloween Eve celebration for Champlin Park Volleyball. They come back and win tonight in 5 sets to go to the state tournament. 7th time in school history. And Joy Johnston, final thoughts for you before we talk to a couple players.
I mean, I think we saw just an epic battle tonight between two really great programs that have done phenomenal things this season. I said to you kind of during the break, the last time we watched them play, I think Maple Grove has made such huge improvements since then. They have majority of their team coming back. They're going to lose some key seniors, but they have such great depth there. Champlin obviously has quite a few really key seniors that when they lose them, things might get a little rockier. We'll see what happens with them, but I just think both teams just showed up and stayed in it, kept fighting. I think it was just a great match, and I'm really proud of both of these teams and all the players that I personally know that they're representing our section so well.
Terrific volleyball. Thanks.
Yes,
Great job
yes,
tonight.
thank you.
We will take one more time out. We'll hear from a couple of these Champlin Park Rebels. They're going to state next week. All smiles now. Final thoughts from Osseo High School after this.
In 1935, Topline Financial Credit Union was founded by workers from our local phone company, by people who dedicated their lives to keeping our community connected. At Topline Financial, that dedication lives on because we believe that dreams are achieved when we connect with each other. So if you're dreaming of buying a new home or car, or planning for your future, or saving for that next vacation, connect with us. We'll help you get there, because connected, we all do better.
Tremendous rally tonight for the top-seeded Champlin Park Rebels in the Section 5 4A Championship, and they are going to state 15-13 in the fifth set. They defeat Maple Grove. Welcome back to Osseo High School. John Jacobson joined by Captains Reese Axness and Carly Gill. Carly had it all the way, right?
Yeah, we're so excited. You know, me and Reese have been praying for this moment ever since we were sixth graders watching the 2018 game. So it's such a special moment to be able to do this with our best friends, and we're so excited.
First of all, tell me about those first two sets. What went wrong, and what was the message after set two?
Yeah, the first two sets, you know, they had a really solid block up, Maple Grove did, and I think we just had to get some of those jitters out, you know, focus on the details. We had a lot of unforced errors, so we really just had to dial it back in for those last couple sets and just stick together and finish through.
I mean, it still went down right to the wire, but after you won that third set, did you feel like, okay, here we go, we're on our way?
Yeah, I think after that third set, you know, we all kind of gained a lot of confidence. We all just kind of were super determined to finish this game, and we just wanted to get rid of the stuff in the first and second sets, you know, get rid of that from our minds and just push through 0-0.
What was that fifth set like? I mean, it's so, you could feel the intensity in the building here.
Yeah, honestly, it was kind of surreal. Like, I don't think I've ever played in a match that tight with this many people in such an insane environment. So it was such a special moment. That dog pile at the end with all my teammates, it definitely brought tears to my eyes, and I'm so proud of every single one of us.
Congratulations. We'll see you next week at state.
Thank you.
Reese Axness, what was going through your mind going into that fifth set? Okay, first one to 15, and it goes right to the end. You get 28 points scored.
Well, first that was just get to point 3, then point 5, then point 8, then point 10, and so on and so forth. But I don't know, the fifth set was a blur to me. The last 10 points was just I don't even remember, but it's so insane. It's so fun to be here.
Yeah, obviously you guys get a lot of attention. You're really talented players, but I mentioned during the match, especially I think late in that fourth set, you were getting contributions from everybody. Everybody was chipping in with like a Lucy Haubach or, you know, everybody was coming up with big plays at one time or another that contributed to the win.
Oh yeah, everyone did their job, and that's why we won. We had to use everyone, and everyone had to do their job. So that made a big impact on why we won, for sure.
How about your fan support, your student support here tonight? What was that like?
Oh, they were awesome. Super loud, super rowdy. They brought the costumes. That was super fun, and we love them.
Did you have a favorite costume over there? Did you have a chance to look?
I like the hot dogs. Yeah, those are good. They're all good, yeah.
Going to state, Carly mentioned 2018 was the last time. Do you remember that team, and what's it like now for you to go as a senior?
Oh, I definitely remember that team. Those were my role models. I want to be like them, and now we're in the same shoes. Well, kind of. But yeah, it'll be fun. It should be some good competition, but we're ready for it, for sure.
What do you need to do well next week to continue this run?
The details, definitely. making sure you're wide on defense, making sure you're pressing in the block, all the little things matter the most.
And finally, how important was that defense to your team to be able to get that rally tonight, to be able to come back down 2-0?
Yeah, I think our defense, when that changed, I think that was the momentum shift in the third set that made us switch over and win those 3 sets.
Well, enjoy this one, relax a little bit, and good luck next week at St. Paul.
Thank you.
All right, Champlin Park on to the state tournament, their 28th win of the season, 28-3 now. And Maple Grove, terrific effort tonight. They finished the season at 21-11. Hope you've enjoyed it. It has been a terrific night of volleyball here at Osseo High School. Monticello advanced to state earlier in 5-3A. And Champlin Park, the 5-4A champions tonight at Osseo. For Joy Johnston and all of our crew, I'm John Jacobson. Thanks so much for watching our coverage of Section 5 volleyball on CCX.